Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8-ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon.
Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi gentle soul. Hello everyone. Hi Nella, welcome. Hello everyone. Hi my baby. Hi meditation. Hello. Hi Sunise. Welcome everyone. Hi Ivy. Thank you so much for your donation, Nella. Welcome. Hi Tammy. Hi Fine. Hi Jasmine. Welcome. Hi baby. Hi Jay, hi Tammy, welcome everyone. Hi May, hi King Baldwin, hello, welcome. Hi Jazzy, hi Gigi, welcome everyone. Hi Chakra, hi Dwayne, hello, welcome. Hi Elephant and Koala and Eagle, hello. Hi Kath, welcome. Hello everyone. Hi Alice, hi Christina. Hello, welcome. Hi, hello. Hi, Philia. Welcome. Hi, Kath. I think I said that already, but hello again. Hi, Philia. Hi, Matthew. Welcome. Hi, Jay. How's everyone tonight? Um, Hello, everyone. Welcome. So, if anyone's new, you can write exclamation mark join with your question, or tonight is a theme. You can write theme. Theme tonight is uh, unlocking your heart connection. So this is about healing relationships and patterns to invite love into your heart. So that is a theme for tonight. If you want the theme reading, you just write unlock heart or unlock or theme, whatever Moonbeam has written there for Nightbot to say. But yeah, if you're new here, welcome to join listed as exclamation mark join, no space in between, followed by your question. You can ask any question you want like usual, but if you want a theme reading, write theme or unlock heart. Um, yeah. If you end up in the lounge, Nightbot is just a robot, just a program. It's not a real person that just chooses people at random to be put onto the free list. If you're on the free list, I do your reading if you're here or not. So if you have to go away and come back, you can write exclamation mark timestamps or exclamation mark position to see where you are on the list or where your reading was. Also post the timestamps in the comments after the live is done. Sometimes it takes me a little while, but they will be there. Yeah, so I'll switch the screen to get started. I do have a legal disclaimer in the description as well. I also do private readings. I do have a website link for that in the description too. But yeah, let's just see what's going on here, right? Hi, Santa. Nella, thank you so much for your donation. So you had an interview for hotel. Can you check what impressions I left? What can I expect? I was exhausted. I mean, I bet you, right? Nerves can really drain an energy out. Let's see for Nella. Is there any spirit guides, answers, or Tamsy Fae? What type of energy did Nella leave for the interview? What was their impressions they left? For Nella, is there any spirit guides, answers, or Tamsy Fae? I feel like they really enjoyed your energy. Maybe they fed off of it a little bit, you know? They absorbed some of your energy, especially if you were feeling exhausted. You have the Four of Wands and the Light. So, yeah, I feel like they had like good energy, good vibes, good happy feelings there. They may be unsure if you're the right person for the job, but I feel like you did leave really good impressions. So I feel like it's kind of them taking time to consider all the people they interviewed and how they're going to choose the right person, right? You have the Justice card here, so I'm not quite what the imbalance is between you and them or you and the job itself. You have the Six of Wands in the dark. So, yeah, Six of Wands. I don't know if there was like this energy of them uh, weren't quite sure if you were committed to the job. Like, I feel like there's a little bit of uncertainty coming through, though. Let's see. Was the interview itself for Nella good? I feel like it was good. You know, you have the Four of Wands and the Lovers here. Yeah, the Ten of Swords, I feel like they're kind of questioning your commitment, so I'm not quite sure what's up with that. If it was like the timing wise of the scheduling they're looking for or what's going on there, but I feel like everything's up in the air. I feel like they haven't made their mind up yet. Overall, focus on the positive side of things. If they call back and question you about your dedication to the job and your availability and stuff, I feel like that may determine their end results there. But that is what I got with that, though. You're exhausted, yeah, I bet. I get exhausted too being around a lot of people in person. Online is so much easier. Matthew, theme reading for Matthew, unlocking heart. Let's see for Matthew. How is Matthew going to unlock his heart connections, the healing relationship patterns, and inviting love in? What's going on with negativity, Matthew? Looks like you got some heart healing to do going on here, right? Oh man, they're all in the dark. There's a bunch of negative energies swimming around. You have the Queen of Wands in the dark. So this is your current emotional baseline where you're at now, kind of. So I feel like there may be a little bit of possessiveness or wanting that attention, but kind of also wanting that sense of control, of knowing what's what, and kind of tired of not really knowing if people are playing games. Like, I feel there's a little bit of trust issues a little bit coming through in the current energy there with the Queen of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords in the dark. They're all in the dark for some reason, except for the Three of Swords. Oh man, we're gonna see what's going on here, how to heal your heart. You have the Knight of Swords. So this is the repeating pattern. Sometimes it's a matter of you being honest and direct and clear-minded right away with no nonsense, and you being this open-minded person, too quickly, too fast, and to judge too fast without taking your time to slow down. Sometimes the Knight of Swords is too ambitious and wants to go too fast, right to the point, without, weaning into it a little slower. So I'm not quite sure if that's the repeating pattern that's coming through, but just seems to be with the Knight of Swords. You have the Wheel of Fortune in the dark too. So the core wound that needs to be healed is having better luck with opening up your heart. I guess in this case, unlocking your heart, allowing love to flow in without any restrictions, without any, rules to play by, I guess. I don't know. You have the Three of Swords and the Light. So I do feel like, this is kind of the shift. So the boundary or action that's needed in order to unlock the heart completely, to allow that love in, it seems. Maybe don't be so quick to look for the honesty. Don't be so quick to look for the truth. Be playful. Allow your playfulness, your inner child, to explore the person that you're trying to connect with love or any type of relationship before you go into like lawyer mode kind of thing. Not quite sure if that's your energy, but that seems to be what's coming through. Maybe you do it unconsciously. I don't know. But yeah, kind of allow your heart to feel before you overthink it, before you put logic towards it, kind of thing. And try to break that pattern a little bit. With the Queen of Pentacles in the dark, this is how to manifest an open heart with healthy love. So I feel like And the Queen of Pentacles in the dark can be someone who's very bullheaded, very slow, likes to resist changes, overthinks, gets ahead of themselves a little bit. Let's see, what does Matthew need to know to unlock his heart to relationships and break past patterns? Yeah, you have the Magician and the Light, so it's a matter of believing in your power and your strength. Think clearly, but don't overuse this power either. And yeah, talk with passion. Talk about, family, your roots, groundingness, rather than, yeah, that is what I got. Love opening up our hearts is a tough one, especially when you don't want it to be hurt. Let's see for hello. Unlocking heart for hello. Running spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae. What does hello need to know about unlocking her heart connections with healing relationship patterns and inviting love in? Page of Wands is in the dark. So I do feel like with the Three of Swords in the dark, this is a current emotional baseline. Just kind of feeling, I feel like you are feeling some healing, or you're learning to release some emotions, or maybe some patterns that are not really serving you with unlocking your heart to love or relationships. I feel like there's also this energy of you've learned some lessons, you've learned to forgive yourself and move past that. You have the Death card here, so I feel like you're ready for some big, profound changes. So that is good, right? You're ready to, stop repeating the patterns to unlock your heart or what's preventing you from moving forward. You have the King of Wands in the dark as well. So, this is the core wound that needs healing. King of Wands is an energy of being, stubborn a little bit, maybe more focused on yourself or other things rather than relationships and love and that sort of thing, which can be hard if you're just standing there guarding your heart, guarding your passions, and allowing someone new in can be hard. This is the shift, the boundary action that's needed right now is to be more comfortable in your energy, be more comfortable being your true self, right? With being grounded, realistic with your expectations, but not lowering your standards, right? Being realistic with your expectations is not lowering your standards, right? The King of Pentacles has very high standards, right? They're all about the materialistic things, like, do they have enough money? Do they look good? All these sort of things. But also feeling a deep connection with their lover, right? Because I just feel the sense of feeling very sensual, reliable, patient, taking your time to get to know someone, that sort of thing. You have the Page of Wands here. So to manifest an open heart and healthy love, but the Page of Wands in the dark is kind of, it's kind of like being a little inconsistent, hot and cold, not quite sure how much you want of yourself you want to put into a relationship or getting to know someone. You have the Chariot in the dark, so yeah, you're kind of at a pause. The Four of Cups is like you're kind of taking that time to evaluate your situation, how you're opening up your heart, how you're unlocking that heart kind of energy. It's kind of like you trying to overanalyze it, but it's kind of, you need to open your heart up a crack at least, let them in before you start analyzing the situation, right? I just feel the sense of, sometimes getting to know someone is boring because you don't really know each other. Sometimes it takes time to really open up, or for them to really open up towards you. So I feel like once you get past the boring part, things may spark some sparks, That's what I got. That's how you are? Oh my goodness. Niall! Hello! What kind of jobs coming towards Nail right now? What kind of job is coming towards Nail? On your way until November, right? And energy around this. What is the energy around Niall getting a job between now and November? Thank you. This turned itself into the light for you. Well, it went flying, so we're gonna take it that way. um, right, the Eight of Cups, moving forward in a positive light, letting go of all the negative energy that's no longer serving you anymore. To add yourself to the list, you write exclamation mark enjoyment, no spaces in between, followed by your question. You can ask any questions you want, but tonight's theme is unlocking heart. So it's about unlocking heart connections, healing relationship patterns, and invite love in, but you can ask any question you want. Let's see. What else does Nail need to know about a job coming their way and the energy around it? Like now in November. So I do feel like I'm moving forward. Like I feel like there's going to be opportunities coming your way. I think it all depends if you grab onto them or not, or, you know, if they are a right fit for you, not just according to you, but according to the universe as well. I think the universe has, you know, a plan for everyone. And sometimes we think we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, and the universe is like, nope, not today. But you have the Empress here, so I do feel like with the Empress energy, it's a matter of rooting yourself, grounding yourself, of what you feel you truly want and desire out of a job, a career moving forward between now and November, right? Because I feel like you're going to spark some passion. You're going to spark some action, so take initiative of really following your heart, where your heart desires, moving forward. That is not just a matter of matching your heart, but also matching what is realistic for you right now to manage moving forward. Yeah, the Four of Wands. So I feel like this may not be your first choice logically, but I feel like it may be something that brings out your spirituality, your creativity, your inspiration, all that sort of fun stuff, right? With all the Wands cards here. You have three Wands, you have two Wands card and the Empress, right? So you have the Eight of Swords in the dark. So there's nothing that's holding you back. There's nothing restricting you, and just a matter of you following the heart to see where it leads you. I'll just clarify with these cards here, since it's a career reading. Oops, I'm not losing all my cards here, making a big mess. Nothing new. Now let's see, what does Nail really need to know about the job coming her way between now and November? To clarify, you have the Ten of Swords, right? So I feel like it's just a matter of what you want to commit yourself to. It is in the dark. So I feel like you're going to be rising above. There's going to be positive changes coming your way. The waiting is going to come to an end. You have the Ten of Cups in the dark too. So maybe questioning how much time or how much energy you have to commit to this. Maybe it's something may pop up in the meantime that may not be full time or as many hours as you're looking for. You have the Strength card in the dark too. So it's a matter of boosting your ego, boost your courage, boost your confidence of that you can do this. Even if you are, even though your heart may be like, I want this job, but I don't feel like I'm qualified for it, or whatever your reasoning is, apply for it anyway and see what happens, right? Because I feel like right now people are looking for people who are new, who bring new to their companies, not someone who just fits in their box kind of thing. That's what I got. Ooh, Lemons! Thank you for getting another membership. Thank you so much, VIP members. Thank you so much for a VIP membership, Lululemons. I appreciate you. Thank you. Let's see for Sunny's. And thank you for the peach emojis, right? There's so many butt cheeks that come through the cards. This is the knees. Let's see theme reading for Sunny's. What does Sunny's need to know about unlocking heart connections and healing relationship patterns? Right? We need to celebrate the butt cheeks. Because, you know, I don't know why. I don't have a reason why. Let's see here for Sunny's. You have the King of Cups. So your love energy is perfect, right? You have mastered your emotions. Your heart is wide open, ready to mingle with love, relationships, healing, all that sort of thing. So the problem is you keep having bad luck, right? The repeating pattern here is the bad luck that keeps coming forward, which is just, you know, keep getting butt cheeks. So now we have to learn how to prevent the butt cheeks from coming towards the knees, right? You have the lovers here. So the core wound that needs healing is you need that love energy coming through. That love, that romance, that passion. You have the Page of Swords in the light. So the shift, the boundary action that's needed is needing someone to stop being a butt cheek, you know, come forward with honest, truthful intentions, no nonsense, no playing games, who is independent, you know, doesn't need a mommy to look after them. They can, you know, take care of themselves. I can feel like you that for you, Denise, the star. I feel like you are manifesting this, right? Manifest open heart and healthy love is the star. It's a matter of having faith that the right person is going to come around. You are going to heal from past relationships, right? I feel like you've already done that. You got the t-shirt, right? It's just a matter of attracting this love. What kind of love is Denise attracting towards herself right now? What kind of love is Denise attracting to herself right now? Oh man, well we don't want the X, right? So how does Denise get rid of the butt cheek? See, there's always a butt cheek that shows up. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. Well, how does Denise get rid of the butt cheek energy? I guess movie and fix whatever that was. So have strength, you know, don't show your weakness to the butt cheeks and I feel like they will go away, right? Your strength card is in the dark, so don't show any weakness. It says this connection is based on friendship and may never go anywhere. We don't want the butt cheeks to go anywhere. But there may be an offer, a proposal in the near future that comes as a surprise. So someone may be asking you out soon, so that is wonderful news, right? I feel like your heart is open. You're like, it's already unlocked, it seems. It's just a matter of, you know, boosting that confidence. Get out of the cycle of bad luck or bring in some good karma. Maybe, I don't know. Bring some dragon's blood spray with you and, spray that before you walk out the door so that, you know, keep the butt cheeks away. That's what I got. Let's see for Lululemons. What can I expect from Petra in the coming weeks? Curious about any emotional or action shifts. Let's see for Lululemon. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, readings, or fae? What can Lululemons expect from Petra in the coming weeks? Two cards want to come out there, so there may be a little bit of an imbalance between you and Petra. Is Petra a person or a place? I'm not sure what Petra is. The name is a person? Emma? Petra? Is a person from Europe? Oh, my friend. Okay, gotcha. Oh, my friend. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So Petra, as long as I know it's a person, I wasn't sure. Sometimes I think it's a person and someone says it's not a person. It's a company, so just making sure there. Easter? So it's not Petra, it's Easter? Eastern? Oh yeah, I know that Petra is a name, but I was just making sure that wasn't a company. I know Petra is a name, I know that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know Petra is a name, but I wasn't sure if you were talking about a company because you're like, what can I expect from Petra? Yeah, yeah, I'm good. Okay, I was confused by what was going on in chat. Um, yeah, I feel like there may have been an imbalance between the two of you at first, but if you're tripping on my words here. If it's an online connection, I know it's hard to really pick up energy sometimes when you just meet a person or something. It's not always easy to pick up people's energies like that. So that may be what the imbalance is. Because I feel like they mean well, the King of Wands. I feel like they are charming and good heart and all that sort of thing. There is the Four of Cups. So I feel like with the Four of Cups, they're kind of detached from like I feel like they're guarded, like they don't want to get too close to anyone too quickly. So they may be, questioning things a little bit. Maybe they're just unsure of how things go online if you're helping them with it. Because I feel like there's a little bit of uncertainty is what I'm trying to say with the Four of Cups here. Yeah, the Eight of Wands. So slow. I feel like Petra isn't too fast. She's not. They're not ready to make any quick changes or anything like that. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah. So I don't know if Petra is like an Earth energy or has a similar characteristic. Just because the Queen of Pentacles here is someone who can be very confident, nurturing, resourceful, but also very protective and slow in their energy. She had to fight. Oh, she's a Capricorn too. Okay, yeah, I was kind of feeling that energy. So yeah, Capricorns. Oh man, it's not. I know not all Capricorns are the same, but the Capricorns I know it's not hard to get them mad. I know not all Capricorns are like that, but the ones I know, they tend to. It's not that they get mad easy. They just, you have one chance with a Capricorn, and that's it. Generally, so don't take it personally. It's just one of the curses Capricorns are born with. Every zodiac sign has their blessings and their curses. That's just one of the curses that comes with a Capricorn. Is like you get one chance, and then they can hold a grudge for eternity for some reason. The Nine of Swords. Don't worry about it if you are. Just kind of move forward. The Queen of Cups, I feel like if Petra does, get over it, I feel like they would be the one to approach you. It's been tough, yeah, yeah, because I feel like even if you approached her, um, they would they may just pretend to be nice and your friend because they'll always hold on to that grudge of whatever the conflict was about. You know. Not all Capricorns are like that. Maybe they're not like that, but it's kind of in their energy, especially if they're not talking to you right now. So it's not like they got over it too quickly. That's my God. The Queen of Cups, I feel like she can. I feel like there is a chance that she will communicate with you again or open up with you just because the Queen of Cups, right? I feel like she will decide that she does feel bad and will want to try to reconnect with you. She may think about it and like, oh, maybe I misunderstood whatever was going on between the two of you, and maybe she'll take that accountability. I feel like if they see it as their fault, then they will try to connect with you because the Queen of Cups is here and she's very emotionally open to that sort of thing. Yeah, that's what I got though. You're welcome, Lululemons. Thank you so much for being a member too. General love. Let's see. For love, general. No love. Just general. Hi, love. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give love a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give love a message? The Hangman. So I don't know what you're hanging around waiting for, but you know. You're gonna have to let go at some point, right? With the Hangman and the Light, I just feel like there's this energy of stagnation coming through a little bit. Not quite sure what's up with that. You have the Nine of Cups here, so I feel like there is a fulfillment. Maybe that's why you're hanging on to this positive energy that you're in right now of just self-improvement or fulfillment or happiness coming through. You have the Magician, maybe a little bit of trust issues. Maybe you're not trusting the energy. Maybe it's going a little too good. Alright? Sometimes we get a little suspicious when things start working well too much, right? Well, let's see what's going on with the Magician and the Five of Wands in the dark. Magician, Two of Wands, so you're going to have choices and decisions to make. So there may be some changes. I feel like these changes are going to be positive. It does require you to boost your determination, your confidence, your ego a little bit. Yeah, two paths are opening up for you. And it's kind of like you choosing which is which, right? I feel like you want to avoid the drama, but you want to learn as much as you can about the options that you have. I feel that coming through, the Seven of Swords. I feel like more information or more truth or something's going to be more revealed towards you. So you can see why you're waiting. You're waiting to figure out what is what. Let's see, what does love need to know about this energy? Right? I can feel that energy like, oh my god, it's too good. What's going on here? It's got to be a curse. I don't know if that's you. It's just the energy that I'm feeling right now. I don't know. For the Eight of Cups, you are moving forward in a positive light. You are letting go of the negative energy that you had before. The Six of Cups is in the dark, so you may have some old things still lingering in your energy, but the universe is like, you can leave them where they are. You don't need to take them with you, right? You can just fill up these cups with all the negative energy. Keep going, because the Wheel of Fortune is spinning in the right direction for you. You have good luck, good energy, good things. You just got to embrace and enjoy the good energy as it comes, right? You know it's not going to last, so just enjoy it while it's here before the tornado comes, you know? You already know what the tornadoes are like, so you're already prepared for them. There's nothing to prepare. Just leave your supplies behind and keep going. You're welcome, love. Let's see for Koala. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Koala a message? Justice is here. What's the nature of the dragon associated with my energy? Fire, water, earth, or air? And what should I do to strengthen it? I don't really work with the dragon energy, but I'll see what I can get, Koala. You keep dreaming about dragons. You probably have a dragon, you know? Like, as much as there are spirit guides, fairy guides, there are dragons, you know? Like, some people, you're just born with a dragon that's attached to you. So it could be them trying to speak to you like a spirit guide. If you ever watch, she comes on my channel sometimes, Hershey, the Shadow Whisperer, I forget what her channel's name is. She works a lot with dragons and dragon guides and stuff. Her name is Hershey. Hershey, the Shadow Whisperer, I think. What does Koala need to know about the dragon energy? What is the dragon energy associated with in her energy. Fire, water, earth, or air. Let's see. I feel like your dragon is associated with all of them, right? You have air, earth, water, and fire here. The strength card is a Leo, so there's fire there. You know? Yeah. So, justice. I feel like the dragon has come to you in your dreams, right? It's in your dreams. What's the nature of the dragon associated with the energy? What should I do to strengthen it? Yeah, yeah. It's come to you to try to help you balance your energy. Yeah, yeah. So you have a lot of strength. You have a lot. I feel like that's what the dragon is telling you too. To keep your like use your strength to keep your balance is what I'm picking up here, right? Because the Six of Pentacles is also about balance. You know, that equal give and take. That try to even things out as much as you can to have your balance and use your strength to guide you. The Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is all about letting go of the past, right? So, like, letting go of past regrets, letting go of who you used to be. Sometimes we miss who we used to be, but we can never be that person again because we learn things, we experience things, we have too many wounds. Even though we heal from them, we still remember them. So it's letting go of the past, building on your strength to make your balance come through, right? You have the Knight of Cups in the dark, so maybe this balance is going to help you find or connect with your true love. So I feel like the dragon that's around you right now is connecting with you is a love dragon, right? Trying to help you find your strength, to find your balance, to open your heart to love, right? I feel like that's a strong energy. What is the love energy that's coming towards Koala? What is the love energy that's coming towards Koala? Oh man. I don't know if it's an ex or if it's someone that you've been talking to that you've distanced yourself from, right? I'm not sure. Could go either way, but I kind of know these are past energies. This is not your energy. That was in the last reading, the exact same three cards. Let's see. We're gonna try that again. That was not your energy. What does Koala need to know about love coming in? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Koala a message about the love coming in? Ooh, okay, well, these are kind of similar to what you just had. Apology. So never underestimate the heartfelt apology. Gifts. The Six of Pentacles is also about gifts. Love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. So falling fast, love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. So whatever love is coming your way, you are going to need your strength. You're going to need to find your balance so that you don't lose yourself in that. You find a perfect balance between the two of you. Like, don't give them all yourself, like, stay focused on your independence and the things that you have going on. They can make time for you. They can balance things out on their own. This one I got Alice. Let's see for Alice. For Alice. Unlocking the heart for Alice. Alice needs to unlock her heart. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Alice need to know about unlocking her heart connections, healing relationship patterns, and inviting love in? Ace of Cups. There is love coming in. Look at that. Ace of Cups. So your current energy right now is you're overpouring with love and romance and passion. Genuine feelings, looking for that heartfelt opportunities, right? So your heart is in the right place, so it seems to be unlocked. Let's see why the lock is stuck, I guess. You have the Two of Swords, so trying to make that decision about who's going to come towards you, who you're going to attract yourself, who you're going to attract towards you in love is what I mean to say. How much of your heart you're going to give out kind of thing, and yeah. I feel like there may be options coming towards you in love that you may not be seeing clearly, because I feel like you're not really open to this type of love. You have the Magician in the dark. So I kind of feel more of a closed in, like not feeling confident, not feeling determined enough to fully unleash your heart. You know, even though you feel like you are, your heart has other ideas. Because you have the Six of Cups in the dark too. So I don't know if someone from your past is coming back. That you're unaware of or you're not expecting. Like, why are they coming back now after all this time? I feel like the two of you have had a long distance between each other. Like, you haven't been with this person in a long time, it seems. The Moon. So it's gonna be like, what? What's this? What does Alice need to know about this kid? We're not even following the things here. So repeating patterns is having a hard time choosing without seeing clearly of what's in front of you is what I'm feeling with that one. For the Magician in the dark here, the core wound that needs healing is trusting yourself, trusting your strength, trusting your confidence, your determination that you're meeting up with the right love or you're opening up your heart to the right person. The Six of Swords, this is a shift, a boundary, or action that's needed. So even though I feel like there's a past person who's coming through, it's kind of like setting boundaries. Like, maybe you're not wanting a past person to come into your energy. You've already done that. Don't want to play that game again. That's totally up to you, right? You have the Moon energy. So manifesting open heart and healthy love. It's kind of like, there's too many mysteries. There's too many fears here of opening up that door. So maybe choose a different door instead. What else does Alice need to know about this love energy? King of Cups. I don't know if it's King of Cups and someone is coming towards you. Someone who's very good with balancing their emotions, very trustworthy, very protective, very devoted, very professional in their life. The Four of Cups. I feel like they've been thinking about you. I feel like they've been thinking about you. The Three of Cups. They've been thinking about reconnecting with you. I feel like they've been thinking about where you are at now. So maybe they have moved, or they don't know if you've moved, or what's going on there. Because I feel like they're not quite sure where you're located. I do think there's like a far back past person trying to come through. What does Alice need to know to open up her heart to this love? Long distance. So yeah, they don't know where you are anymore. Maybe they move far away. Love knows no distance and transcends time and space. And it says true love, a deep and enduring connection going beyond superficial attraction. And nurture. Nurture your relationships like blooming flowers, they will flourish. So there's that. So what I got? Jasmine, unlocking heart. Let's see. Will Edgar offer me commitment? Will he? Okay, let's see. Unlocking heart for Jasmine. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Jasmine a message? And what does Jasmine need to know about Edgar's energy? And will they commit? Will it ultimately work out? Ooh. So for your energy right now is the Knight of Pentacles. So right now I feel like you're ambitious, you're realistic, you are sensual with your desires of Edgar making a commitment towards you. I feel like your heart and your energy is in the right place. You do have the King of Pentacles in the light too. So, you know, I feel like Edgar heart may also be in the right place. You know, the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, both of you seem very grounded, very solid in your energy. But I don't know if Edgar has like a habit of repeating patterns that kind of question if they're going to offer you commitment or not. Because there's also the Ten of Swords here, right? So the core wound that needs healing between the two of you is if you can truly trust Edgar or not. So I don't know if they've been a little bit shady in their past or what's going on with that. You have the Queen of Wands here, so I do feel like the boundaries or action that's needed to find out if they're truly committed towards you or not seems to be about you speaking your truth, right? Just being bold and fearless and like, hey, You know, I don't want to play games. I want a very honest relationship of how this is going to play out. You don't have that deep conversation and have faith in the universe if it's going to, what the energy is going to be about between the two of you. I feel like there's a little bit of tension there that you can work out by having conversation, but it does start with you being like brutally honest and, calling him out and seeing what's what with that. Let's see, what is the love energy between Edgar and Jasmine right now? Geminis and Libras actually generally go very well together. My mom and dad is a Gemini and a Libra. They've been together for over 44 years, so there's that. Toxic. So toxic relationships can drain your energy and self-worth, so be aware. So be aware. I don't know if this is what the sorry, I thought this was Seven of Swords. It's a Ten of Swords. So even though they're not tricking you or anything, I feel like there has been some hardships between the two of you anyways. There's some tension there. And this one is anticipation. Embrace the anticipation of love's arrival in your life. And then this one is secret. Someone is hiding. I was kind of thinking that there's some sort of thing. Something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being truthful. So yeah, like I said, call them out. See what's what. Be brutally honest. Keep the flame of passion alive. It is the heartbeat of love. So, call them out on anything. Like, really talk really a lot about what everything has happened between the two of you and how you want to work things out. Not he's a Gemini, you're a Libra. So you gotta make sure that you're being completely honest as well. I know Libras can be the best liars in the world and no one knows that you're lying, so you can go on and see that, not saying you're a liar or anything, but I know Libras tend to keep things and not say the full truth about things sometimes. So making sure when you're asking him to be brutally honest with you, you need to do the same to them. To make sure you're both on the same page. You're not being suspicious of each other. That is what I got. Also, it's in Gemini's nature to be condescending. It's not like it's a their thing, it's a Gemini thing. Moonbeam's giving me a look. Philia! Let's see for Philia. Anything that Philia needs to know about Eric's energy and their relationship. Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Philia a message. What does Philia need to know about Eric and their relationship? You got the world in the dark. So the cycle between the two of you is not completed. The universe wants the two of you to be together. I don't know how you're going to make it happen, but the universe is like, these two are not finished yet. They're just going to have to learn how to rebuild that tower and do something with it, The Two of Swords is a difficult decision, for sure. There's a difficult thing the two of you need to talk about that is really hard, especially when Eric keeps, abandoning the situation. But I do feel like there is love between the two of you. There is the Ace of Cups. There's always a spark of love no matter what the reading says, right? We always find it somewhere. I don't know why, but it's always there. Yeah, I feel like it is not a traditional type of relationship. The universe gets that. That's not something the universe has ever denied. But the two of you need to figure out where you each stand, I don't know if this is like a soul contract where you just have to learn something from each other before you go your separate ways, or if this is really truly meant to be a relationship. What does Philia need to know about this? Nine of Cups, right? He wants love. He wants passion. He wants to express his passions and loves and desires towards you. But there's too many things going on in his head that's preventing him from doing so. He's thinking too much, It's Seven of Cups. There's too many things going on in his mind, right? He wants to be realistic with his expectations. He wants to choose wisely. He wants a commitment. He wants all this sort of thing that's just kind of like, it's funny, the tower there is upside down and the tower here is upside down. You need to rebuild the tower together. I feel like that's a sign. That's what I want. Gigi, let's see. For Gigi. Being reading for Gigi. Unlocking the heart. Let's see for Gigi. What does Gigi need to know about unlocking her heart connections, healing relationships, and patterns, and inviting love in? You have the Nine of Cups. So your love energy is wide open, right? Just the lock is a little bit tricky to open, It's kind of it's not really locked, it's just, maybe needs some oil or something. With the Nine of Cups and the light, I do feel like, there's this fulfillment, your heart is open, you are doing all the right things, your heart seems to be healed right now. It's just a matter of moving forward and attracting that lover towards you, right? And I'm opening your heart a little bit more, or greasing it up, I guess. You have the Knight of Pentacles in the dark. So this is a repeating cycle that seems to be stopping you from completely opening up your heart and, inviting that true love romance in, right? The Knight of Pentacles in the dark here, I just feel like there's this energy of a little bit of resistance, maybe being overcritical of something or other, maybe being anxious or, a little fearful of having a broken heart. Or whatever that energy is, I do feel like there's some resistance of fully unlocking the heart, Instead of just squeezing in a little. You have the Queen of Wands in the dark, too. So this is the core that needs healing right now, is truly healing what you want out of this relationship, right? I don't know if you're in a relationship or you're trying to attract one, but it's kind of like being fearless, unapologetic, be your genuine self. Don't try, sometimes we're in a relationship, we try to match their energy. We try to, some love relationships, some psychologists think is good when you start copying the other person. But a lot of other ones say it's not, you don't want to do what they're doing, you want to still be your own true self. So I kind of feel like trying to find your balance where you stand with that seems to be a wound that needs some healing. Is to find yourself and be your true, genuine self when you're making relationships and stopping patterns that need healing and moving forward. You have the Eight of Cups in the dark too. So this one is, boundary or action that's needed. I think it's more both an action and a boundary to set is learning to not run away when things get tough. Just kind of remember that you can be your true, genuine self, and learn more about it, because there's nothing really restricting you from fully opening up your heart and expressing your true love feelings. It's just a matter of standing strong, feeling positive, not be afraid to be who you truly are. Just be yourself, Like I have a friend, she finally found a new person to be with, and she's like, I can finally be myself. Like, you should always just be yourself. Like, why not be yourself? Let's see, here you have the dreams. So it's like, look at your dreams. They hold all the answers you're seeking right now, connections. Love is the bridge connecting souls. Cherish those connections. And romantic surprises are on the horizon, so be open to them. There you go. Ariana, was my ex roommate too scared to come to my previous workplace or even to my house with fears that she would come across someone who can actually win a fight with her. Let's see for Ariana. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Ariana a message? Was Ariana's ex-roommate. We'll see what this is. With the Six of Swords, I feel like no, she wasn't scared that someone was there to win a fight. I just feel like she's kind of moved on from whatever that was that you're talking about. Because I just feel like she had other, like your ex roommate had other options. So I feel like they just chose to go somewhere else or do something else rather than go there because they had, like, there was other options of them to do. There's a temperance. So I feel like her mind, heart, and soul were at peace, were calm, cool, collective. You know, I feel like she has no hard feelings towards you. You know, she doesn't, there's no hard feelings there. I feel like the energy with her is good. So I feel like it had nothing to do with her being afraid of anyone. I have a feeling that she's not someone that gets scared easy. Let's see, what else does Ariana need to know about this energy? What does Ariana need to know about her ex-roommate's energy? I feel like your ex-roommate right now is in a really good place. You know, she hasn't found anything that she can commit her time and energy to, especially with work. But, you know, she's taking a leap of faith. She's playing it fairly. You know, she's been having some good communication with people. She seems to be in a good mood, good energy, good vibes. A little bit of struggle with the work-home life balance, but that's what I got. Cav, let's see for Cav. What do you see coming for the next week? What's coming between August 23rd to the 29th for Cav? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is coming towards Cav in the next week from the 23rd to the 29th? With the Six of Cups in the dark, I feel like there's an energy of like dreams resurfacing or like soul memories kind of like lingering in your energy for whatever reason. But I feel like you may have dreams during that week, but some of it may be from your past in this life, some of it could be from your past in another life, because I feel like that is something that seems to be lingering in your energy. You have the temperance here. So I feel like your mind, heart, and soul is in the right place. I feel like you're going to stay calm, cool, collective, no matter what challenges come your way. With the temperance too, I do feel like there's this energy of not just feeling balanced, but kind of I don't know, I'm gonna clarify what is that energy about. You have the Seven of Cups too. So again, I feel like you may be having some lucid dreams and visions. I don't know if these dreams and visions may make you feel a little bit distracted, but I feel like you may have options or choices to make, but some of them may feel more like temptations than reality, just because you're a little bit focused on past things in your mind. It may create some. Okay, so now I got it. You may like run into someone from the 23rd to the 29th that your subconscious mind may remember from a past life. You know, and I feel like that's going to spark something between the two of you where you may feel like this deep connection. And I feel like you won't be able to hold your tongue on it. You're going to just say what you got to say. When you meet this person, because there's going to be some communication, you have the Page of Wands here. You also have the High Priestess, so I think you're really going to like feel it in your soul that this person you're going to run into, you've known them from your past. It could be someone from your past in this life, but I feel like it's someone from your past from another life that you had. Yeah, you know, you may not have had the best opportunity in the past life, but or you may not have the best opportunity now, but I feel like it's a matter of the two of you figuring out where you stand and how you're gonna proceed moving forward. If you're gonna resume where you left off in a past life, or go, or acknowledge each other and go your separate ways. That's what I got. I almost dropped all my cards, but I didn't. Moonbeam is trying to fix something. I may not be live on Thursday. I probably won't be live on Thursday, just to let you all know. But I will be live on Saturday though. I'll be live Saturday night probably. Like for sure, I'll be live Saturday night. Yeah, that's okay, Dwayne. I'm still here for a while. I'm still here for another hour, Dwayne. So you have lots of chances to get onto the live if we can get it working again. Eagle. Let's see for Eagle. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Eagle a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Eagle a message? Will I get a job after this week? Will Eagle get a job after this week? Jobs are so hard. I don't know where you are, but I know where I am. Jobs are really hard. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Eagle a message? Will Eagle get a job offer this week? Ooh, I'm just gonna hope that this was supposed to be in the light. I'm not quite sure how it came out. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Will Eagle get a job offer this week? Oh man, I really wanted to tell you good news, but it's not looking good for this week. You know, I put the Nine of Cups in the light because I feel like you need to be focused on the positive side of things, right? Don't lose hope. Set your intentions. You know, wishes do come true. I feel like it's a matter of focusing on yourself, making sure that your energy is balanced. I feel like it's not a matter of giving yourself to anyone else right now. Just focusing on yourself, your strength, your confidence. You know, don't lose your ego anywhere. You know, kind of stay focused on that. You have the Four of Pentacles here. So I feel like something's going to come through. If not this week, definitely the next week. I feel like you're going to hear something. So I don't know if it's someone calling you up for an interview or something. I feel like there's going to be something, right? The Four of Pentacles, I feel that growth, that sense of security, that comfort zone, feeling like you got your control back kind of energy. It's just a matter of trusting your intuition, trusting that things are going to roll into your favor kind of thing, right? Nine of Pentacles, it may not be completely satisfying, but I feel like it's going to give you something that will give you more hope or more of a footing to stand on kind of thing. What else does people need to know about this energy? Right? The Temperance. Yeah, you gotta make your mind, heart, soul aligned. Don't get discouraged. Keep your energy, reserve your energy for yourself because I feel like you're going to need it. There may be things you may not be seeing clearly, so making sure that you are looking at all the information, all the things that you need to. If there's an imbalance between you and someone else, maybe just distance yourself from that person right now. I feel like your strength, your energy is most important. To focus on realigning yourself and being open to this opportunity that I feel like is coming your way. That is what I got. Unknown, hello. What does unknown need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae that want to come and give unknown a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae want to come and give unknown a message? The Six of Swords and Three of Wands. For the Three of Wands, I feel like there may be a falling out between you and someone. I don't know if there's been tension or drama or something at your workplace or somewhere around you in your social life of some sort. I don't know. But I just feel like with the Three of Wands, there's energy of playing it safe, having a little bit of trust issues, or kind of being a little indecisive about what your next moves are. Whatever that is, I feel like you're kind of being stuck in that energy right now. Doesn't seem to be like there's a lot of wiggle room, even though I feel like there could be, because you do have the Six of Swords. So even though you feel like you're not moving forward to something that's better, you may still be moving forward. You have the King of Pentacles here as well. So I feel like whatever this tension or whatever this energy is, I feel like things are going to be improving if they haven't already. I feel like they will be improving. You have the King of Pentacles. So I don't know if it's like work being improved or what, because I just feel the sense of you being more grounded, more patient, more reliable in your energy, and making plans. You have the Hangman light. So even though you may feel like you're a little bit stagnant or just kind of waiting on something, I feel like it's going to come through because you have the Six of Swords here. So you're moving forward. Or you're transitioning at least. You're transitioning, I feel like. You may be leaving not the best situation, but I feel like there is going to be improvements or healing or a little bit of both. But I feel like you're going to feel more grounded, like more secure. Oh, you cut somebody off yesterday. Okay, gotcha, yeah. Yeah, so I feel like things are gonna improve from that. I feel like that was a good energy. Like I feel like this was a lot. But yeah. I feel like you don't need to hold on to that. You cut them off. I feel like it's okay to just move past that, right? Kind of just leave their energy where it is at and move forward. Seems to be an energy that's coming for you. What is the advice here for unknown? What is the thank you. You got a bunch of advice that came out here. Six of Wands, badass success, right? Good things are going to come towards you. It's just a matter of boosting your ego, boosting your confidence, right? You have all the skills, talents that you need to move forward. The Three of Swords, your heart's going to be healed. The Nine of Wands, you don't have to guard your heart anymore. Just keep moving forward and things are going to be improving for you. That's what I got. It seems like you made the right decision to cut somebody off. For Emma, let's see for Emma. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae? Crush's feelings about me. He is my boss, by the way. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae? What does Emma need to know about her crush's feelings about Emma? How does the crush and the boss both the same person, feel about Emma? Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae? How does having a crush on the boss feel towards Emma? Ooh, they have a crush too. The Knight of Wands. He's on fire. They're on fire. He's on fire. You said he. Okay, so they have a crush on you too, but they're scared. They don't want to lose their position at their work, right? They're terrified of drama. I said drama. Judgment. Maybe they're scared of drama and judgment, 2 in 1, right? I feel like they don't see a positive light of how this can work out with them still holding on to their position. They're scared to lose it, right? They're scared to lose their footing there, and they don't know how to stand firmly on their wants and desires. They feel like sometimes they think about they can fight the judgment or the drama. They feel like they can fight it, but Emma, if you're watching, this is your reading right now. If you missed the beginning, just go back a little bit and replay it. But yeah, so you do have, I feel like they are thinking that they can fight this, but they're unsure. There's still fears. Yeah. They have a lot of thoughts going on in their mind because I feel like they also have a crush towards you. They're like, okay, I can fight the judgment, I can fight the drama, I can fight the negative things. I can take action, but wait, maybe I should sneak around in the dark and not let anyone catch us. But then they know that that's not the right thing to do, that it throw off the balance, right? There's a lot of things going on there. I feel like I'm delayed compared to the chat. I don't know if everybody else notices that, but I feel like I'm delayed. But Emma, this is your reading if you're listening. If you missed any of it, just replay it. The timestamps will also be in the comments after the live. That's what I got. Tammy, what is CL to me? A twin flame or a soulmate, or as CL is on my lifeline? I experienced healing through them years ago. Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? What is CL to Tammy? That is old energy coming through. We're going to try that again. What is CL to Tammy? Is there any spirit guides, answers, or fae? What is the connection of CL towards Tammy? With their past history and all. Yeah, the Ace of Cups and the Light. So I feel like you do have a spiritual connection with CL. Yeah, the Six of Cups, 2 in the dark. So yeah. I feel like the two of you have trouble moving on and refusal to change. I feel like the two of you have had a past life together where the both of you have experienced trauma together of some sorts. Not quite sure what the trauma is, but I could feel it. You have the 8 of Wands in the dark too. So the two of you have trouble letting go of each other because of that past life experience. Even though you don't really fully remember it, you probably have healed from it already. But the memory of it is still there with the two of you. I feel like probably comfort each other during that time. So yeah, I feel like you've had a past life connection. I don't feel like it's a soulmate or a twin flame. What does Tammy need to know about this energy moving forward? The Nine of Pentacles is in the dark, so I do feel like there's a struggle with how to let that trauma go. You know, I feel like your souls feel it deeply still, giving you that spiritual connection. I feel like if the two of you had a relationship, like a real relationship, without any guilt or fears or anything, it could turn into a soulmate energy, because of all things the two of you have been through already. But it's not quite there yet. The Queen of Swords is in the dark. So it's kind of like not in the universe's plan for the two of you to become soulmates yet. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. The universe is causing the confusion between the two of you to not fully connect the way your souls are wanting to. That's what I got. Hen! Let's see for Hen. You're welcome, Emma. You're welcome. I'm glad you got to see it. Let's see for Hen. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are Sojanovic's current intentions towards Hen right now? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Hen a message about Sojanovic's current intention? Ooh, I feel like there was an imbalance going on between the two of you. I'm not quite sure what's up with that. But I feel like they're delaying starting something with you right now, or delaying setting intentions towards you right now. I feel like they're a butt cheek. I don't know what else to say. The King of Wands, I feel like, they're being dramatic, they're being stubborn, they're being focused on things that are not important right now. And I feel like that is delaying them taking action towards you or setting intentions towards you. And they're just kind of there. They're just kind of like lingering, for whatever reason. I don't know if they're just busy with their work or preoccupied with other things, because I feel like they are wanting to make progress. They are wanting to expand their connection with you. But at the same time, I feel like they're feeling stuck. Too many cards there. Let's try that again. What does Hun need to know about this energy? Page of Cups. I feel like they want to express their feelings towards you, but they're bottling them up. They're more thinking about them than feeling them, and that's causing some, tension or in the air kind of thing. I think they're worried about taking a leap of faith. They're fearful of setting intentions. I feel like they're more fearful of committing anything to you. So I'm not quite sure what that is. I feel like they don't want to make a promise that they can't keep, is what I'm feeling. There's the King of Pentacles in the dark. So they're being very bullheaded, like resisting making changes or overthinking the whole thing. I feel like they're stressed about the money situation, or work situation, whatever that is. I don't know, there's stress going on there. So that doesn't really go. I feel like they don't have any changes right now, but they do care about you a lot. So they do. Like they're thinking about it way too much not to care about you. Fine. Job soon to continue goals. Let's see. For fine, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? Well, find a job soon to continue goals. for the Four of Swords in the light, I do feel like there's this energy of needing a rest. I know you don't want to rest, but the universe is like, fine, needs to rest. I need to focus on their inner energy and just bring some calmness to their energy and allow the universe to do its thing. I know it's really, really hard, it's really hard to allow the universe to do its thing. Because I feel like you really want to spark some new beginnings. You want to spark that spark to continue your goals and everything else you have going on. But I do think it's going to be delayed a little longer. You have the Page of Swords. So even though it may be delayed a little longer, I feel like you're going to be getting some good news. I think there's going to be some good communication about some sort of information or some sort of, details or something that's going to come through for you that is going to, like, spark that spark up again. Maybe not quickly, but it is coming. I feel like with the Judgment in the dark here, there may be some issues from your past that may resurface, but whatever it is, I feel like you're going to overcome that because you have the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like it's something that can be worked out through communication. So I just feel like if you talk to the right people, they will help you if you're open and honest with your situation, right? Because I just feel this energy of you being very chatty, very observant, very, clear on what you want and what your expectations are, and, being able to advocate for yourself is what I'm trying to say here. Yeah, you have the Two of Wands, so there's going to be options opening up for you. It's just a matter of you planning what your next moves are, boosting your ego, boosting your sense of determination that you're determined to get this job. You're determined to continue with your goals. You're not going to let anything stand in your way. It's just a matter that there is going to be some big changes that you need to allow to unfold. So it's kind of like, don't resist the changes. Move forward in that positive light. Because I feel like justice is going to do its thing, right? I feel like there's going to be, things are going to play out fairly for you. Yeah, you have the Six of Wands. A badass success. It's just a matter of boosting your ego. Standing strong, you got this. Firebird, let's see for Firebird. Is there any... Oops. For Firebird, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Firebird a message? What does Scorpio get here? Said that all wrong. For Firebird, why does Scorpio get jealous of regards to me? Firebird, I'm not quite sure I understand the question. So, why does Scorpio get jealous of you and why does it get jealous of I and regards to me? Is that what you mean? Let's see. We're going to see what's going on in Scorpio's energy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Firebird a message? What does Firebird need to know about the Scorpio getting jealous? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Firebird need to know about the Scorpio getting jealous in regards to her? The Knight of Cups is in the dark, right? That's just proof of his mood swings, his jealousy, his manipulation kind of energy coming through. Oh, man. I feel like there's also this energy of the Three of Pentacles that they'd like to be the one that, everybody loves. They, want all the attention. Eight of Pentacles. I don't know why I said Three of Pentacles. But I feel like whatever it is that they want all the attention on them, right, is what I'm feeling here. I feel like with the King of Swords, right? Again, I feel like the manipulation. I'm not quite sure why that energy is so strong right now. The Devil energy too. I feel like the Scorpio is like not in a really good mindset, you know? Like I feel like they're focusing on toxic energy. Yeah. I feel like they keep trying to do better, but I feel like they have trouble taking accountability. Even though they feel like they're solid, I feel like they're not really. They're not. I feel like they're not having, you know, not having the best, yeah. I feel like the Scorpio is jealous just because that's just the way they are. I feel like they want all the attention towards them. They like to manipulate the energy. They like to manipulate all the situations into their favor to give them strength. Um, but I feel like they're just attracting a lot of toxic energy towards them. So I got Santa, Amber, Azar's feelings and intentions towards Santa. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, demons, or fae that want to come and give Amber a message? What are Azar's feelings and intentions for Amber? You have the Eight of Pentacles and the Chariot. So I do feel Azar has feelings towards you, right? I feel like they want to make moves towards you. They want to move towards you in that positive light. They know that there might be challenges, there may be obstacles, there may be things in their way. I feel like they know that they carry a lot of memories and things from the past between the two of you, that there seems to be a good connection there. The Four of Wands, right? Wanting to celebrate their love for you. The Towers in the Dark. So I just feel like there's this energy of them not really wanting to focus on the negative energy or what any negative things that could come between the two of you. I feel like they're really trying to stay focused. They're trying to pay as much attention to you as they can. I feel like it might be hard. I feel like they might be distracted by other things, at least their work or what. What else does Amber need to know about Azar's feelings and intentions? I feel like their intentions are to make moves towards you. Yeah, they want to take action towards you. I still feel like they're a little bit fearful of really opening up their heart towards you and really expressing their feelings towards you, because I feel like they're a little bit fearful of commitment. I feel like they do see you as the Empress, but they may be doubting it a little bit. I don't know if they feel like they have to fight for you, or if they're worried they would have to fight for you if they were committed towards you. Yeah, they keep going back and forth in their mind of how they're truly feeling. But I feel like their intentions are to take action towards you, though, to see how things play out. Culture! Theme reading for culture. What does culture need to know right now? Unlocking the heart. Any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae. What does culture need to know about unlocking heart connections, healing relationship patterns, and inviting love in? The devil's out to play. That's never a good sign in this reading, right? I don't know. It could be though. So you have the Emperor in the light. So I do feel like your current energy right now is pretty solid, right? The Emperor means that you're in control. Your heart is in the right place. You have that sense of stability and structure in your routine and that sort of thing. So everything seems to be good there. You have the Devil, though. The Devil is the repeating patterns. I don't know if you keep, every time you open up your heart, you get stuck in a repetitive toxic cycle. that you struggle to get out of, right? I feel like there's a hard thing there. Or get stuck in or feeling trapped with someone, depending on you or you get depending on them. Not quite sure how that goes. You have the Four of Swords in the light. This is, the core wound that needs healing right now is for you to take time for yourself to truly heal your heart of what you want to, how you want to open up your heart to others and unlock it, right? How you want to, like, this is supposed to be the core wound that needs healing is healing your own heart and figuring out who you want to attract towards you in love and romance and that sort of thing. You have the Nine of Pentacles in the dark, and this is the shift, the boundary, or the action that's needed right now. I feel like it's more of an action of being focused on what you want to achieve in relationships and how you want to open up your heart to a lover. Because I also feel like there's this energy of trying to find a good balance between home and work life, figuring out what truly makes you happy, then to manifest how to manifest and open your heart and have healthy love is, kind of putting your guards down and allowing somebody into your heart to come a little closer, right? I feel like with the Five of Wands here, there's this energy of trying to avoid drama or avoid heartbreak. You're kind of like trying to learn to compromise. It's not a matter of learning to compromise. It's going to be your genuine self and attracting someone who loves your genuine self without you bending backwards to please someone else, right? What is the love energy that wants to come in for culture? What is the love energy that wants to come in for culture? Yeah, so it's kind of anticipation, right? Embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life. It's coming. And then closure. This may be a little bit of what you need to heal with taking time for yourself, right? Not all connections are meant to be. Accept closure to move forward. Dressing up, an opportunity to dress up and party. Fun times ahead. So if there's an opportunity to dress up, go out, have fun. You may just meet your lover there. So yeah, that sounds like a good time to practice letting your guards down. Gold heart. Theme reading for gold heart. Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give gold heart a message. What does gold heart need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give gold heart a message about unlocking their heart connections, healing relationship patterns, and inviting love in? You have Judgment in the dark here. So I feel like you're struggling with awakening your true heart loves desires. So I don't know if there's things going on in your mind where you feel like you want someone who your parents like, or this or that or the other thing, whatever's going on there. I just feel like there's some fears of judgment, of truly awakening what your heart truly wants when it comes to opening it up and unlocking it for connections and healing of relationships and and that sort of thing. You have the Three of Wands in the dark too, so I feel like there's this energy where the repeating pattern is getting into a relationship and then feeling stuck, not really making plans or not really visualizing what's next, and just kind of like not getting past the stage that where the relationship needs to continue, or you need to open your heart more to continue the relationship. You have the Nine of Swords in the light too. So this is a core wound that needs healing, right? I feel like it's a matter of releasing any worries, any fears, any things that are holding you back from truly unlocking your heart. Because with the Nine of Swords here is kind of, facing your fears and letting go of any anxieties or stresses, or, just kind of seeing what's out there. Yeah, the star here, so it's a matter of having more faith in the universe too. This one is the shift, right? What boundaries or actions is needed is having faith in the universe that it is guiding you to the right person, that you can give this right person a chance for you to unlock your heart and open it up. Because I feel like there's an easy way, well, maybe not easy, not maybe easier said than done, right? But I feel like if you open up your heart here, you can manifest an open heart and healthy love by you showing your love, being genuine with your love, your emotions, your feelings, your actions, and seeing where that goes. What type of love wants to come towards Gold Heart? What type of love wants to come towards Gold Heart? Wow, look at that. A surprise is on the table here. Romantic surprises are on the horizon, so be open to them. It says spend time alone. It will help you gain clarity on your relationship, right? That's kind of like what the Nine of Swords is saying. Take some time for yourself to contemplate what your wants and desires are in a person. And this one says taking your relationship to the next level, one step at a time. So, when you are in a relationship, take one step at a time and see where it goes and slowly open up your heart. Be genuine, be your true self. Don't pretend, or don't pretend. Don't feel like you need to please them just to make them happy. Be your genuine self. Nia, hello. How is the Leo feeling after my last text to him? Let's see for Nia. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Nia a message? How is the Leo feeling after their last text to him? Yeah, the Two of Pentacles and the Light. So I feel like the Leo is kind of just contemplating on how to text back. Some Leos, not all, but some Leos, they take forever to message back. They're never in a hurry, right? I feel like when they text you, they want you to text back immediately, but then they take a sweet old time. It's not all of them, but the ones I know. um, the Two of Pentacles and the Light, I just do feel that energy. Like they're waiting. They're like, should I answer now or later? You have the Knight of Wands in the dark here. So I feel like they're let down their guard, so that's a good thing. They're not being suspicious or anything. I feel like they have really good feelings towards you. The Nine of Cups, you fulfill their heart. I feel like you give them the right amount of attention, action, whatever that it is, right? I feel like, yeah, I feel like they do have a lot of love or a lot of respect for you. Their temperance is a little bit unbalanced. So I don't know if there was something that happened that caused them to be a little unbalanced, because I feel like they don't really have a lot of patience for you right now for whatever reason. Um, yeah, I feel like there's an imbalance between the two of you that's going on there. You have the High Priestess in the dark as well, so I feel like the Leo is not really trusting their intuition, which is strange because usually Leos do. They have that lion instincts in them. Let's see, why is the High Priestess in the dark here? King of Cups is in the dark. So they're spending more time with in their head and in their ego than in their heart. Even though they see you as a Queen of Cups. Like, they know that you're nurturing, loving, caring, compassionate. They know all that. They know that there's an imbalance between the two of you as well. So I feel like the Leo does have good feelings towards you, does care about you deeply, but they're struggling with some sort of imbalance between the two of you. I feel like it's going to take them time before they respond to your text. Lucky! Who is coming towards Lucky in love? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, genies, or fae? Who is coming towards Lucky in love right now? Ooh, the Five of Pentacles. I feel like if someone from your past is coming back, I feel like you've had a conflict with them in the past, with the Five of Pentacles here. I feel like they're going to want to come back and have make-up sex. Like, I feel like that's their deal, make-up sex, right? I feel the two of you have had a conflict, you know, somebody from your past, an ex or some sort or whatever. I feel like you've had a really difficult time moving on from this person. And that's probably why the devil's here. Like, why the heck now is they coming back, wanting that, you know, wanting to take action now after it took so long to get over this person. You know, these butt cheeks sometimes. What is the best advice for Lucky to dealing with this butt cheek? Why are they coming back now? Like, come on. Why are they coming back now? I feel like now they understand your boundaries. They didn't understand them before, but now they do. Now they realize that you were being honest, you were speaking your truth, you weren't bullshitting them, is what I'm feeling. I don't know what's up with that. But the Empress, they know that you're not as delicate as they thought they were. Like, I feel like they learned that they can't manipulate you. They can't, you know, take advantage of you. They can't, you know, they realize they can't do that stuff to you, and now they see you as, you know, someone that they let go and they shouldn't have. You know, you're the one that got away on them. The Star. They're hoping to find you and reconnect with you again. So, I don't know if they're like wanting to manifest you in love is what's blocking you from finding another love, you know? That is what I got. You know, I feel like their energy is probably blocking you finding a love somewhere else right now. I don't know if you've been thinking about them too, or had a dream about them, or what, but let's see for Aldana. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, demons, or fae? What does Aldana need to know about being able to detach herself from us? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, demons, or fae? What does Aldana need to know about detaching yourself from us? You have the Judgment in the dark. With the Judgment in the dark, I feel like you're having a hard time detaching yourself from us, because there's still some unresolved issues between the two of you from your past, like the past that you had together, that makes things hard. So I feel like what you're needing to detach yourself from us is maybe some closure, maybe having some sort of conversation that will give you closure of whatever that past was. If there was a lie or something, you just need some clarification on that so you can let that go and move forward. You have the Eight of Wands and Light too. So how to stop this repeating pattern to opening up your heart to finding love again seems to be, you know, like making movements, like making changes in your life that make you happy, make you excited about life again, you know, instead of like reflecting on this past thing that has happened. You have the Hermit in the Light too here. So the core wound that he's healing right now is, you know, coming out of your shell, not thinking about them as much, releasing them from your mind. I know it's hard. You're not going to forget them, but it's kind of, don't spend as much time soul searching for them inside you, you know? You have the Three of Wands too, so I feel like the boundary or action that's needed to shift this energy away with the Three of Wands here seems to be, I know it's complicated. I feel like it's complicated. Like, I feel like there's been some broken promises between the two of you. You know, I feel like the heart is broken here. It's hard. The Knight of Swords is in the dark too. With this one, how to manifest and open your heart to a healthy love seems to be releasing the hidden emotions. Like I feel like you have emotions you haven't even processed yet from that relationship that needs to be processed. I feel like it's a matter of going with the flow of the healing that needs to be coming through here. What does Aldana need to know about this energy? What is the best advice here? Page of Swords, that's what I was thinking. Having conversation about past things to gain that closure. You know, if there was any betrayal, deceit, or whatever between the two of you, have that conversation so that you can leave them behind and move forward. That is what I got though. I do feel like your heart is ready for a new person in your life. It's just a matter of, like you're saying, detaching yourself from this. Jasmine! What does Jasmine need to know about unlocking the heart? Is there any spirit guides, answers, beginnings, or fae? What does Jasmine need to know about unlocking the heart connections, healing relationship patterns, and inviting love in? So you have the Page of Wands in the dark. I feel like there's this energy with your current energy right now is being a little bit unsure, right? I feel like there's a little bit of inconsistency in your energy, maybe giving someone hot and cold vibes when you're trying to open up your heart towards them, making you feel a little bit locked in your heart. You know, like your mind wants to take action, your heart is still locked up, causing some friction there, right? You have the Queen of Cups in the dark. I feel like this one is a repeating pattern, right? Maybe it's a matter, like I said, going in hot, pulling out cold, going back and forth with your emotions, feeling overwhelmed, maybe get a little bit too attached or too codependent towards them, where they flee. Not quite sure if that's the right energy. Moonbeam says he's leaving the list open for a little bit longer. He's trying to find a bug. I guess that's a bonus for you guys. For the Three of Cups in the dark, this one is a core wound that needs healing, and this seems to be focusing on the situation at hand. You know, if there's been any drama, if you've been pleasing people who are not serving you, pleasing people who don't vibe with you, don't get you, don't support you, throw gossip behind your back kind of thing. Maybe it's a matter of choosing a new circle to be around who give you more healthier vibes, right? You have the Page of Pentacles in the light, so I feel like there's this energy of trying to find that balance, right? This is what boundaries or actions that are needed right now is kind of like trying to find the balance between that sensibility and security with not overly guarding your heart. You have the Devil here in the light, and this is how to manifest and open your heart with healthy love. So it's a matter of, I feel like it's a matter of like allowing yourself to really open up your heart. You know, if that means you have to have sex with this person before you get really get to know them, then so be it. Sometimes that's just the way some people connect with people without being dependent on them. You know, like don't feel like it's a relationship just because you're exploring each other's persons. You know, sometimes people do need skin to skin. Some people don't just attach soul to soul all the time. You know, if you start by skin to skin before the soul to soul happens, so be it. You know, do what you gotta do that helps you unlock your heart with that healing. Let's see what else does Jasmine need to know right now. The swords is in the dark. So yeah, you're kind of feeling stuck. You're in limbo with the lover situation. I do feel like there is love coming towards you. It's just a matter of you opening up your heart. It may be not looking like what you think in your mind, but I think it's a matter of focusing right now or working right now on opening or unlocking your heart rather than overthinking it. You know, the Five of Swords, like, stop thinking about it, just do it, see what happens, right? That is what I got. Elephant. Let's see for elephant. What does elephant need to know about unlocking the heart connections, healing relationship patterns, and inviting love in? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae that want to come and give elephant a message about unlocking the heart connections, healing relationship patterns, and inviting love in? You have the hermit. So first you have to get out and mingle to make love, right? Find love, open, unlock your heart to love and romance and passion. I feel that for you. For the hermit too, I just feel like there's this energy of self-reflection, introspection, of who you really want and desire in love and romance and a relationship that's long lasting and not just temporary, right? I feel that for you. You have the King of Wands in the dark. I feel like this one is, the repeating pattern that you want to kind of break. So it's kind of breaking out of feeling dramatic or insecure or, not quite sure what this energy is. Hesitation maybe, or maybe being a little overly controlling out of fear. But then you also have the judgment, and this is a core wound that needs to be healed right now is letting the past go. Forgiveness, reflecting seems to be a strong one. With letting past things be healed. Not everyone is going to break your heart. I mean, there's going to be some heartbreaks, that's unavoidable. But it's kind of, trusting yourself to choose the right person again is a strong energy that needs to be healed. You have the Two of Wands in the dark too. So this is a boundary or action that needs to be shifted right now. With the Two of Wands in the dark, I feel like it's, you're trying to play it safe, causing some trust issues, feeling indecisive. But I feel like it's just a matter of, making your next move, feel confident, feel determined that you are choosing the right person, make future plans to meet up and see how things are going from there. It doesn't mean you don't pay attention to details, but I feel like it'll help you be more open or unlock your heart to be a better lover. What is the advice here for elephant about opening up our heart? You have the Ten of Cups, right? I feel like there's this energy of love, perfect home life, love energy coming through. The Ace of Cups. Don't just open your door to anyone. Be picky about who you want to attract towards you. And I feel like that person is going to come in. The Knight of Cups, right? Wearing their heart on their sleeve, being dreamy, romantic, passionate towards you. Right? It may come with sacrifices. This is love may come with sacrifices. Evaluate what you're willing to give up, right? Don't let them take all the control, but you have to let go of some control as well. Nurture your relationships like blooming flowers. They will flourish. There you go. That's what I thought. May. Let's see for May. Unlocking the heart. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give May a message? What does May need to know right now with unlocking the heart? Connections, healing relationship patterns, and inviting love in. For the Seven of Cups in the dark, I feel like that is your current energy right now with trying to unlock your heart completely, right? I feel like there's this energy of being really focused on realistic expectations, wanting to make sure you choose the right person, having trouble moving on because you don't want to have any changes. I feel that for you, but I feel like it's a matter of allowing your heart to do its thing. Unlock it, allow your heart to feel. Don't put any thought into what your heart is telling you. You have the Six of Cups in the dark too, so I feel like the repeating pattern here is continually going back to the past or going back to the past person, or I just feel like there's a cycle of moving forward, going back, moving forward, going back, without just continuing on. The core wound that needs to be healing right now is not connecting with people who manipulate you, right? I just feel like with the magician in the dark here, you want to be the one that's in power. You want to be the one that's in charge of where your relationship's headed, who you're going to connect with, who you're going to open up your heart towards. You have the Ten of Pentacles in light, right? So I feel like the shift of boundary and action that's needed is the Ten of Pentacles, right? Feeling grounded, feeling secure in your energy, having that solid security, right? I just feel the sense of meeting someone, going slow, steady, with someone who's reliable, you know, to build that indestructible relationship. I feel like what you really want is strength, control, of figuring out, you know, who exactly you want, not just someone that's going to manipulate you or control you, but both of you have like equal partnerships kind of thing. What advice do you give to May about unlocking her heart? Yeah, the Nine of Cups. Prince Charming is coming your way. You know, happy home, happy life, that sense of fulfillment. I feel like it's just a matter of you allowing yourself to open the door to unlock your heart and allowing people in. But that is what I call it, to see what the love energy is between you and this person. Illusions. Yeah, be aware of illusions, right? Illusions. See clearly about who the person is and relax. Find the joy and simple pleasures of just being together. That sounds like the Ten of Cups energy. That's what I call it. Love reading for Christine. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Christine a message about finding love and romance and passion? You have the Ten of Cups and the Light, so I feel like your energy's on point, right? Your emotional baseline is perfect. I think there's a good balance of home, work, life kind of thing. I feel like you're getting things done, you're feeling settled, your values are supported, you know, all that sort of fun stuff. But then you have the Magician, so I don't know if there's a little bit of fears of manifesting the wrong person or unsure how to manifest a true love that you desire, right? You have the Seven of Cups, so I feel like there's too much thinking and not enough allowing your heart to truly explore a lover coming towards you. I do feel like someone from the past may be trying to come through. I don't know if it's this Emperor here, because I feel like this Emperor is very romantic, very stable, very established in their energy. Let's see, who is this Emperor? Is this Emperor coming towards Christine's in love? You have the Temperance, so I feel like your mind, heart, and soul is in the right place. It's just a matter of you being your genuine self, right? Say what you gotta say, do what you gotta do. You have the Hierophant in the dark too, so I feel like, you know, maybe it's a matter of breaking your own rules. Let's see what happens, change things up a little bit. Let's just see what kind of love is coming towards you. Empress, yes, to join the list, it is exclamation mark join with no spaces in between, followed by your question or theme. The theme, you can write theme if you want the theme reading. Theme reading tonight is unlocking heart connections, healing relationship patterns, and inviting love in. You can ask any question you want. Long distance, so it could be a long distance relationship coming into the picture for you. This is love knows no distance. It represents time and space. Like I said, your ex is also trying to come through. Never underestimate the heartfelt apology. Then you also have love is a bridge connecting souls. Cherish those connections. So that's what I thought. Keely! Let's see for Keely. Theme reading for Keely. Is there any spirit guides, and or fae that want to come and give Keely a message? What does Keely need to know about unlocking heart connections, healing relationship patterns, and inviting love in? You have the Three of Pentacles in the light. So I do feel like you're doing what you gotta do, right? Your love energy is in the right place. Um, with having an open mind, contracting, connecting or attracting the right person towards you. You have the Hangman though, so I feel like the repeated patterns that you keep falling into is waiting too long if they're going to call back, or waiting too long for them to take action, waiting too long, I feel like it's a matter of putting the waiting. If you have to wait for them too long, then move on, right? Exactly what Cherry said, like just move on, don't wait. If they can't make up their mind, that is on them. You have the Chariot and the Light here too. So the core wound that needs to be healed is don't be afraid to move forward, right? There may be challenges, there may be obstacles, but keep moving forward if they're holding you back. You have the Five of Swords in the light too. Now sometimes two people love each other, but then you're both on different timelines. Like you both have different ambitions or goals or things. Then it just doesn't work. But with the Five of Swords here, this is the boundary your action to take. Like don't be afraid to speak your truth, right? Don't be afraid to draw the line of what your expectations are in a relationship. You have the King of Pentacles here, so this is how to manifest and open your heart to healthy love. It's a matter of being grounded, be secure in your energy, being true to yourself, and genuine in your energy with opening up your heart to love and romance and that sort of thing. Let's see what else I can get for Keely. What advice for Keely about unlocking heart? You have the Ace of Swords, right? Have a clear mind, speak your truth, be honest. I feel like that may be a game changer for you. Try to figure out what your true balance is with taking action and making sure that you're not giving more of yourself and they're giving towards you, right? Quit the waiting around. You have the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like when you first meet someone, don't be so picky on the details because you never know if they're just nervous, and try to get to know them a little bit better before you jump to conclusions. But that's what I got. Let's see for Ladybug. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give? I was on Ladybug, Moonbeam. Can you let Empress in? I don't know if you can do that. But I can do Empress at the end. I think they're a new person. Yeah, I'll do you at the end, Empress. I think Moonbeam is closing the list. I can do you at the end. Let's see for my baby. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give my baby a message about unlocking her heart connections and healing relationship patterns and inviting love in? You have the Page of Swords. So I feel like you've been communicating, you've been doing all what you gotta do to attract love towards you, talking, having an open mind, open soul, kind of energy. I feel like you still have a lot to learn about relationships though, because it is the Page of Swords. You do have the Four of Cups in the dark. So this is a repeating cycle that you keep finding yourself in when it comes to relationships. I feel like it's a matter of accepting offers just because they're offers instead of being more picky about who you want to attract in love and romance, right? I don't know. You have the Six of Wands in the dark too, so this is a core wound that needs healing. Is finding loves that they don't give you enough attention. Like they don't see you for your true self, or they don't appreciate you for your true self that you are. I feel like they don't take the time. So it's kind of like focusing on um, not just taking any offer that comes your way, but raising your standards for yourself, being more picky in your energy and what you want to attract towards you. You have the Six of Wands in the dark too, so I feel like it's just a matter of figuring out what your next moves are, how you're going to move forward. You have the Six of Swords in the light, so yeah, I think you are moving forward. It's just a matter of being more picky, more choosy of who you connect with love, and who you're going to unlock your heart to. So I feel like that's going to help you move forward, right? What boundaries. So you're not going to put up with any toxic energy anymore. You're letting that toxic shit go. You have the Knight of Cups. So I do feel like someone wants to come towards you in love and romance. It's just a matter of manifesting an open heart with healthy love, right? So I feel like you're not going to allow anyone in your energy who's just going to love bomb you, even though they're giving you attention. It's not the right attention that you need. I feel like, they maybe just love bombing you just to be possessive and controlling, and that's not what you want. Is what I'm feeling from the Four of Cups here and the Page of Swords. You want a real I guess there's still a bug, so we're still good. Unlocking the heart kind of energy. So with the net, yeah, so what does it got with that? So I almost got distracted there with that one. Let's see for my baby. What does my baby need to know for advice on attracting her soulmate, unlocking her heart, and being open to healthy love? Oh man, making sure that your heart is well healed, right? You have the Eight of Wands too, so there's gonna be some fast, quick, unexpected changes coming your way, and it's going to test your strength, going to test your ego to see how you're moving forward with that. Let's just check in what the love energy is here. Boundaries, right? Set those boundaries. Love may be challenging your boundaries, so protect them. That's important. Attraction. You are attracting the right person at the right time towards you, so trust that as well. That's what I got. Ladybug. Let's see for Ladybug. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Ladybug a message? What can Ladybug expect for the month of August or the rest of it, right? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae, what can Ladybug expect for the rest of August? The moon. Oh man, so I feel like with the Three of Wands in the dark, it's kind of like you working solo. I feel like you're on a solo mission for the rest of August. I just feel like there's this energy of you being true to your values, your goals, your visions, whatever that is for you. I feel the sense that there's going to be a little bit less cooperation, there may be friction or conflicts between you and other people between now and then. But I feel like it's just because you're transitioning, right? I feel like you're transitioning into boosting your confidence, boosting your ego, boosting your determination to keep moving forward. And I feel like you're going to be learning more about letting go of the past with the Six of Cups energy here. I feel like someone from the past may try to resurface in your energy. So I'm not quite sure how that's going to play out for you as well, because I just feel like old wounds or some acts or something is going to come back from your past that may make you feel difficult to move forward. But I feel like it's just the universe testing you to see if you're going to overcome this challenge, right? Because they're going to throw a bunch of options at you, a bunch of, different opportunities. Some may look really bright, shiny, and sparkly. Some may not be so pretty, So it's kind of navigating which ones are the best path forward. Because I feel like the universe is throwing some illusions at you here just to test you, right? I feel like you're going to be learning some life lessons between now and the end of August that's really going to test your ego. What does Ladybug need to know about this energy? What is the best advice moving forward? You have the Five of Pentacles in the dark, so there's going to be some positive changes. Workload is going to feel like less weight. Things are going to start to be easier, even though you're doing it solo. You do have the Ten of Swords, so even though things are getting better, they may feel like they're getting worse before they get better, if that makes any sense. But that's what I got. Bella, let's see for Bella. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Ladybug a message? Is Arnold still watching Ladybug on a fake account online? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Is Arnold still watching Bella on a fake account online? I feel like they are. I feel like they're still keeping an eye on you. Maybe not as much as they were, but I feel like they're still keeping an eye on you. I feel like they're happy when they see you. Yeah, I feel like they keep tabs on you. Like, I feel like they don't want you to know. I feel like they don't want you to, like, pay attention to what they're doing or anything. But, yeah, the Four of Cups is in the dark. So I feel like they have fresh new opportunities. I feel like you're not the only one that they're watching right now. They're watching other people too. I don't know why. It kind of sounds creepy. You have the Knight of Cups in the dark too. So yeah, I feel like they're just obsessed with watching people right now. Seeing what they're doing, what they're up to, gives them some sort of entertainment, pleasure of some sorts. I don't know. You have the Eight of Wands too. So um, I feel like they may change. I don't know. I feel like they may try to communicate with you. Is Arnold gonna try to communicate with Bella? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? Will Arnold try to communicate with Bella? I feel like they know better than try to communicate with you after what they've been doing. But yeah, that is what I got. So I feel like yes, the answer is yes. They're still watching you on a fake account. Maybe I feel like maybe less because I feel like they're watching other people too, not just you. That's what I got. Meditation. Let's see for meditation. Spiritual messages for meditation. I guess spirits don't like this deck. Not sure what that was about, but we'll use another deck. Let's see for meditation. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give meditation a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give meditation a message? The star. I feel like the universe, the spirit guides, ancestors are all watching over you, right? I feel that. I feel like the stars right now are aligned in your favor. It may not feel like it right now, but I feel like they are. The Four of Cups is in the light. I feel like there's this energy of some reflection. I feel like it's a matter of reflecting on what you're interested in, what you're not interested in anymore. Like, I feel like it's like, are you still interested in whatever it is that you're doing? Or what are your ambitions? What are your goals? Are you still, into your goals, or do you have new goals? Is there room for change? I feel like you're just going through that transition right now. You have the Two of Pentacles as well, so it's kind of like weighing your options. Like, what do I do? I feel like there's a sense of feeling overwhelmed, maybe a little bit stressed or disorganized in your energy, here or there, everywhere. I feel like it's just a matter of like reflecting. Like, what's priority right now? What things do you really need in your life? What things that you don't, Or how to re-spark that spark, What gets you creative? again, you have the Four of Pentacles in the dark too, so I feel like there's this energy of focusing on yourself. Like, you don't have to be flexible or cooperative with other people, just a matter of you being in tune with yourself. You have the Six of Wands in the dark too, so I feel this energy of, you may feel like, there's been some setbacks, or there's some, maybe you're feeling like you're not yourself right now. Let's see. What does the spirits want meditation to know about this energy? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What do you want meditation to know about this energy? Whatever you're thinking right now, it says it's unlikely. It may happen in a year from now. If you believe it, you can achieve it, right? And it says ask your angels. So they want you to ask them directly as well as what you're asking for. The bottom of the deck here is perfect timing as well. The bottom of this deck is the balance, right? Six of Pentacles, practicing gratitude. I feel this energy of you making money. I also feel like someone may be wanting to help you. And I feel like there may be a fair exchange of some sort between the two. Yeah, I feel like it's a matter of releasing any stresses or worries. Try to get some more sleep. That's what I thought. I think there's thunder outside. I don't know. I can hear thunder like far away. Nella, let's see for Nella. Should I travel to another country for this weekend? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Should Nella travel to another country for this weekend on Party X? Should Nella travel to another country this weekend? The Ace of Pentacles says, if you see a door of opportunity, go for it. Not quite sure if that means a party or what, but, Ace of Pentacles. You see a door, open it, see what's there. I just feel like focus on your long-term goals. Like, you feel like if it's going to help you long-term to go to this party, to let go of whatever you let go of. If it's not going to benefit you anyway, then take your time to think about it, right? You have the Three of Wands in the dark here. So I feel like, if there's any complications, you feel like your heart's not truly in it, trust how you're feeling. The Ten of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like it may take a weight off you. I feel like you have a tough decision here. So I feel like, it's an opportunity. You can take it or leave it. There may be other opportunities opening up for you as well. That may not be the only one. The Three of Wands is like really telling you to focus. Like, hey, do you really want to go? Is your heart into it? Is it the best move for you long term? But then the universe also says, it'll take a weight off of you. It's not going to change anything. I don't know. I feel like it can go both ways. The Six of Pentacles is in the dark too, so it's kind of like you choosing what is best for you, not what's best for anyone else. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? What does Nella need to know about this energy? About going to another country this weekend on a party house? Oh, yeah, it's totally up to you. You have options. That party may not be the only options. Maybe it's a matter of being open to all the options and really focusing on which one is the best one for you to go towards. Some things may look like an illusion. They may look more shiny and more glittery than they are. So it's like kind of like choosing wisely what you feel is realistic for your energy. What is I feel like it's just a matter of choosing wisely is the best thing. I feel like it's not. I feel like the Emperor is kind of like telling you, don't let anyone dictate your like choose your options for you. Is what I was trying to say. That's what I got with that one. Empress, hello. Adriana, hello Adriana. Does Dominic feel regretful for what happened the other week? Let's see for Adriana. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Adriana a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Adriana a message? Does Dominic feel regretful for what happened to Adriana the other week? I feel like they don't, I feel like they blame you for it. They don't take any accountability at all for whatever reason. You know, they don't have a lot of faith in the universe to begin with. I feel like the universe doesn't have a lot of faith in them either. So I don't know what's up with that. You have the Knight of Pentacles, so I feel like they're just carrying on with their day, like nothing has happened. The Ten of Swords is in the dark, so like they feel like their life is better from whatever happened. You know, like there's no stress, there's no worries, there's no heartache. The Five of Swords, I feel like whatever happened between the two of you the other week, they're not taking accountability for it. You know, they have no worries, no emotions towards it, it seems. What advice we give to Adriana about Dominic's action? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Do you have any advice to give to Adriana about this? I'm feeling the cards are telling you to let go of Dominic. It's not worth your time or energy to even think about them. You know, like try to move forward as much as you can. The Eight of Pentacles is in the dark, so don't dwell on, you know, the negative energy that they produce. Keep moving forward. Let's just see here. That's kind of the sucky energy, right? Let's see. What are the spirit guides, answers, beings, or fae? Want to tell Empress right now? Is there any fae wanted to give Empress a message? Something good is gonna happen for you in a year from now. There's going to be helpful people supporting you. The answer that you're thinking about right now is yes. And communicate clearly, whatever that is. But that's what I got. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you all so much. I'll be back on. I'll probably be back tomorrow. Yeah, sorry, Twin Soul. I will be back tomorrow. Um, but I won't be back on Sunday. I mean, yeah, I will be here Sunday. I won't be back on Thursday. Thursday I won't be here for live, but I will be live tomorrow, hopefully, and I will be live on Saturday evening as well. So I hope you all have a great night, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone. Thank you.